8-1, the shot, single leg. And then whips his leg around the knee. Shoulder to shoulder now. Brooker again ranked 33rd in the country. He's got the leg and he's got 3 more points. He's sitting at 11. Brooker, perhaps with tech fall numbers in mind, with a 10-point lead, the riding time with 11-point lead. And through 2, it's 11-1 in favor of Brooker on top of Hussey. The first match of the evening here, this non-conference tilt between App State out of the SoCon and the ACC's Duke Blue Devils. Duke, of course, was the host to the ACC tournament last year. Quickly released as Brooker lets Hussey up. It's 11-2. As Brooker has tech fall points in mind here. Releasing Hussey. Hussey with a single leg. Able to wrap his arms. Brooker. Brooker's the real deal. 184, lean and mean, ripped. And stalemate, so they'll stand back up with the score 11-2. 1:23 remaining here in the final period of the first match. At 184, App State in town to take on the Duke Blue Devils. There's a single leg. It looked like Brooker had already put himself in the position he needed for points, but he might be even looking for a fall here. See if Brooker can roll out of it. All right, there he goes. He's going to get 3 more. So now it's 14-2. Riding time makes it 15-2. He'll probably let him go and then see if he can shoot for the tech fall. He goes with the single leg. He's going to spin Hussey around. I think he's going to get it here. 14-3. That's 17. Riding time at 3-2-2. They'll run it out, but he's going to get tech fall points here. Really well done by Brooker, right from start to finish. Managed David Hussey and gets App State off to a tremendous start here as they'll start with 5 points. A tech fall for Brooker as the redshirt sophomore taking care of business against Duke's junior David Hussey. As we'll move now to 197, where it'll be Owen McGrory, the redshirt freshman for Duke, taking on Logan Eller, the redshirt sophomore for App State. Eller, a sophomore from Georgia, Tryon High School. Owen McGrory, a redshirt freshman. An athlete that Glenn Lanham said, get him in the weight room this summer after 1 year of wrestling. Right now, just kind of learning between the ropes, the way Glenn Lanham put it. He's going to take some bumps and bruises, but they've got a game plan for him. So keep an eye on him as the season goes on, but especially next year. McGrory from Libertyville High School in Chicago. Redshirt freshman who did wrestle some last year. He went 2-1 in tournaments, 0-2 in duels. He is 3-5 in duels on the season. So close to the first points, but nice job really from Duke McGrory there to avoid giving up any points to Eller. App State with a 5-0 lead as Brooker at 184 with a tech fall to get things started for the Mountaineers. We're headed down the mountain from Boone, North Carolina. Beautiful part of the state and the country for that matter. John Mark Bentley mentioned that 144-0 record in high school. He went to North Carolina, was a Tar Heel. So very familiar with what it means to take on Duke in anything. Both these coaches extremely cordial. Still no score in this matchup. As far as a team score through one, it's 5-0 App State. Who's going to get the first point here? We saw the one-time double shot from both. McGrory able to get out of trouble. So there's still no score here with about 30 seconds left in the first period. Now just a lot of hands to the head between these two. A little bit of shoulder lockup, but nothing more. As with 14 seconds left, I think they'll head to the second at 0-0. Now 5 seconds remaining. They don't look to be in a hurry, and they release there, and that'll do it. So we've gone through one period here at 197. Owen McGrory for Duke, Logan Eller for App State. Again, Duke wearing the dark singlets, App State in the white. McGrory will start the second down. 5-0 team score, 0-0 in this matchup at 197. Wow, that might be a pin here. Incredible work from Eller. Eller wearing out McGrory. Had the one shoulder down. Good effort by McGrory to get out of trouble, but 4 points awarded as the 4 swipes were made. It's 4-0 in favor of Eller for App State. Riding time very much in play as it's at 47 seconds already. By McGrory. I thought Eller was going to get a fall against McGrory, but McGrory fought through it. We'll go back down again with 48.7 seconds remaining here in the second. It's already 5-0 as far as the team score, App State, and it's a 4-0 lead for App State's Logan Eller at 197. This season for Eller, he's the Mountaineer Open finalist. Turned a 2-point team deficit into a 4-point advantage thanks to a first period pin at 197 against Hofstra. Picked up a 4-0 dual win against Princeton and won a 13-0 major in a duel against NC State. Eller has got McGrory in trouble again. Oh, what a great work by McGrory, spinning out of it, and he'll get some back points. And we've got a matchup here. How about that? What a move from McGrory. And now it's 6-4 in favor of the Duke Blue Devil McGrory. Incredible spin, and he almost got the pin. 6-4 as Eller, two-time state champion and four-time state placer from the state of Georgia. And he's going to get his 2 there, so now it's 6-6, all tied up here with just 1:35 remaining in the third. Off the whistle, it looked like Eller was going to coast through this, and then McGrory in trouble, then gets Eller in trouble to the point where it looked like he almost was going to get the fall. Fights out of it, and now Eller has responded. Eller, by the way, he's got the riding time points to break a tie. McGrory fighting through, and now look, does release, and that's go out of bounds still with the score at 6-6, but the riding time in favor of Logan Eller for App State. This will be interesting here. You got 40 seconds left. You would think Eller was going to try to drive McGrory down to the mat and then hang on. McGrory has shown that he has never been out of it, even when it looked like both shoulders were planted on the Duke wrestling mat. Oh, look at that move. McGrory keeps fighting through. Oh, McGrory, he gets 2. And McGrory now with a 10-6 lead. No, I apologize. It's Eller with the 10-8 lead, and he's got the riding time too, so they'll get 3 points here for App State. The final score of 13-8 in favor of Eller over McGrory. So through 2 matches here, it's now App State 8, Duke 0 as we move to the heavyweights, 285, where number 19 in the country, Connor Barquette, made the NCAA tournament a year ago to take on Stephen Moncherie, sophomore. 285, Barquette versus Moncherie. At 285 with App State through 2 matches, up 8-0. And Duke coming in at 5-3, App State 2-4 on the season. Moncherie from Middleton, New York, SoCon champion and NCAA qualifier as a true freshman heavyweight a year ago. This is a highly anticipated matchup here. In high school, Moncherie went 42-0 and won a state title as a senior. Barquette with that lean heavyweight body. Moncherie, kind of old school heavyweight, but technically solid. Barquette undefeated on the season. 6-0 in duels, 3-0 in tournaments. Kind of holding the head down to Moncherie, and that'll be the first points here as Barquette has given Duke a 3-0 lead. Moncherie has won 11 straight matches since falling to 0-3 with a loss to number 2, Spencer Lanazga, Navy standout. 3-1 the score. As you saw Moncherie get up. Barquette in his career duels 25-14, tournaments 22-16. Right arm, Barquette trying to pull it on Moncherie. I like the tempo of this heavyweight matchup between two wrestlers who have made the show. Anticipate they'll make it again. It'll be in Cleveland again. It was in Cleveland, I don't remember, 2017 or 18, 16, somewhere in there. Forgive me for not knowing exactly, but like they always do, it rocks out now. Wrestling is truly the show when it comes to the NCAA tournament. It's 3-1 in favor of Barquette. It's 8-0 team score, though, in favor of App State. Decent shot by Moncherie. Had the legs. Gets it again. So the shot and then the reshot. And still the stand-up ability of Barquette with that long, lean body. Moncherie, gotta believe he's got several pounds on Barquette, but he's also shown some great athleticism and agility. We got a good one here. Riding time, just 14 seconds for Barquette. As we start the second, Moncherie says he's gonna start it down. He's down 2, 3-1. Moncherie with a major against Xavier Wilson at NC State. Barquette starting to target riding time as he's got it up to 40 seconds, then we'll release. So now it's 3-2. As Barquette releases Moncherie and takes a look at him. Hand on the back of the head. Both wrestlers with a few head snaps. Barquette thought about a single leg, but stays upright. Moncherie's got good posture on the shots from Barquette. And as I say that, Moncherie takes his own shot, but goes out of bounds. Barquette is so long and lanky that if you don't time your shot just perfectly, he can get around you, come in from behind. Having said all that, Barquette just with a 1-point lead. As we've got 45 seconds left here in the second. Moncherie with the right arm of Barquette, looking to not only escape, but get some extra points here. And he does. The takedown in play, so Moncherie now with a 5-3 lead over Barquette. This is huge. 20 seconds remaining in the second. And Moncherie out of New York, Middleton, New York, specifically Middleton High School, where he went 42-0. Connor Barquette, no surprise, one of 3 captains for Glenn Lanham and the Duke Blue Devils. Barquette is hoping to pull one back here as he's down 2 right now, but now with just 8 seconds left, Moncherie is getting it done, and he is chopping all of that riding time from Barquette way down to just 9 seconds. Yeah, Barquette a little bit spent here. And an interesting development going on at Cameron Indoor as Connor Barquette, again, 19th in the country, being tested here by Stefan Moncherie. Barquette will start down. Look at Moncherie trying to ride the upper body of Barquette. Barquette, it's the leg spread. He's got to be thinking about one thing at a time here, including getting to his feet. He had his right foot for a moment. Moncherie did a great job then with the right arm, putting pressure on the upper leg of Barquette to keep him down. And now Moncherie actually has the riding time at 20 seconds and has a chance to get riding time points against the number 19 ranked heavyweight in the country, Connor Barquette. It's 8-0, the team score. Through two, Moncherie was looking for the throw. Riding time at 40. The Duke bench trying to fire up Barquette. Oh, Barquette looked like he thought he was going to walk right out of it, and a one-leg ankle grab from Moncherie does the job. Moncherie keeping 1 foot in bounds here. He's got riding time at 54. And Moncherie, there could be some noise here at Cameron Indoor. He's got a little strut going on. Barquette back down. Moncherie with a 5-3 lead. He's 6 seconds away on riding time as he wiped out over a minute of riding time from Barquette, just about a minute. Now Barquette's got to show some urgency here. He needs to get away and go to work. There's 40 seconds remaining. Moncherie with the extra upper body strength and a lot more weight than Barquette. Fascinating development here. With 20 seconds remaining, Moncherie gets the single leg, pushes Barquette, who's trying to get out of bounds. The sweep, and Barquette's in trouble. It's 5-3. How about the strut of Stefan Moncherie? Moncherie, rather. Strutting with 13.4 seconds left here in the heavyweight. Barquette, number 19 in the country. I don't think he's got enough time. He gets the one, then takes the shot, but he runs out of time. And Moncherie gets a big round of applause from the bench. And a huge 3 points there for App State. Barquette, usually automatic points for Glenn Lanham and Duke, but how about Stefan Moncherie coming into Cameron Indoor and knocking off number 19 in the country, Connor Barquette, and making the score App State 11, Duke 0. All right, so now we get to the little guys. Spencer Von Savoy, the redshirt sophomore for Duke, taking on Cooper Foster. Cooper Foster for the Mountaineers, a freshman. Quick shots here. It's 11-0 through three. We started at 184. And through three matches, including 5 major points from Thomas Brooker, the redshirt sophomore. Eller picking up 3, and then Mon Cherie upsetting Connor Barquette. So App State Mountaineers rolling here in Durham, North Carolina. First successful shot comes from Foster. Foster has Spencer in a tough spot. Foster with a record, 3-0 record, winning the Mountaineer Open. Picked up his first dual win with the pin against Glenville State. He's a 2-time North Carolina High School All-American, a 3-time North Carolina State Champion, and a 4-time state placer. And he's got the first 3 points of this 125-pound matchup. Spencer Von Savoy for Duke, trailing 3-0. Von Savoy, a redshirt sophomore from Oakdale, California. Chaminade Prep. Looking to break free. Good job by Foster to hang on. Von Savoy is on the scoreboard, 3-1. Team scores 11-0 App State. The score here in the first, a 3-1 lead for Foster over Von Savoy. And a spin out, that's 3 more for Foster, and it's 6-1. So Von Savoy down, Foster on top. Foster's got his riding time at 45 seconds. There's about 35 seconds remaining here in the first. A 6-1 lead for Cooper Foster from App State. The Mountaineers with an 11-0 team lead. Great strength from Foster, keeping Von Savoy down. It's 6-1 in favor of Cooper Foster, who's wrestling in the split for App State. It's an 11-0 team lead for App State. Impressive work there from Foster. He's got a 6-1 lead, and he's got riding time at 1:24. He'll start down. Let's see if Von Savoy can hold him down a little bit, or if Foster can pop right up. Foster gets both legs wide. Von Savoy cannot hold down Foster. It's now 7-1. Foster trying to swing in from behind. He's got the head down. That's going to wear out Von Savoy. Foster almost there. Looking for the double leg. Now goes the single. Von Savoy trying to get out of this jam here. Might be able to do it. Let's see, though, if Foster can fight through it. Foster gets his left leg over the ankle and has put Von Savoy in a tough spot. Thought we were going to see some swipes there. And we got 3, so it's 10-1 in favor of Cooper Foster. App State with 11-0 team lead. They did not come here to mess around. App State repping the SoCon with style. 25 seconds remaining in the second. It's a 10-1 lead for App State's Foster over Duke's Von Savoy. Foster looking clinical here at 125. Again, we started tonight at 184, and the night has, in my opinion, featured a little bit of drama. Probably not that much, though, because Montcherie made it to the NCAA tournament a year ago. So not like a break the door down surprise, but pretty impressive performance for him to get the win over Marquette, number 19 in the country. And now here, as we head to the third period, it's Foster with a 10-1 lead over Spencer Von Savoy. Shot coming from Savoy with great defense from Foster. Foster, 3 more, looking to pick up major points here. I mean, he's in tech fall potential. 114, it's ostensibly 14-1 with nearly 2:30 of riding time for Foster. I think a good move there by Foster to get Von Savoy out of bounds. The only problem is Von Savoy still is down, so if you're Foster looking at the scoreboard right now, got to be thinking, how can I get some back points here and get that tech fall to give App State a 16-0 lead, as they lead at 11-0 right now. As it is, so it gives up one. It's 13-2, 14-2. Now looking for the takedown. Hasn't been awarded any points yet. Foster's got Von Savoy in big trouble here with 20 seconds remaining. Scores 13-2. Oh, he got it. So 16-2, and he'll get the riding time. And it's going to be 5 more points for App State, as this will finish. There it is, 17-2. So 5 more points. It's the second tech fall of the evening for the Mountaineers, who are not only winning, but they're getting bonus points. That's the second time now. And it's 16-0 as we move to 133, where it'll be Riley Rowan, another redshirt freshman for Duke, taking on Jarvis Little, also a redshirt freshman who is ranked number 30 in the country. Jarvis Little taking on Riley Rowan, who has wrestled some at 125, so this is going to be a really tough matchup. Jarvis Little from Spring Hill, Tennessee, and Summit High School, where he was a 3-time state champion in Tennessee. It is 16-0 in favor of App State on the team score. Now rolling here at 133. Decent defense off that shot. Still at zeros now. There's some points coming. So 3 for the takedown, and team score 16-0 in favor of App State. This is the 5th match of the evening. Riding time at 2:40. Rowan, a redshirt freshman from Perry, Ohio. warning, a stall warning coming against Rowan. As Little now going to get some more swipes and is going to put this one away, looking for, he might even get a fall here. He's got Rowan in a tough spot. He's way up on the head of Rowan. There it is. It's a fall and 6 more points for App State, who has taken a 22-0 lead in Little. With the big old hand clap. Clinical performance there, getting the pin and giving his team 6 more points. 22-0 right now in favor of App State as we move to 133. Or 141, my apologies, but Raymond Adams will take on Aldo Hernandez. Aldo Hernandez, redshirt sophomore from Asheboro, North Carolina. 3-time state champion and 4-time state qualifier in North Carolina. Last year's SoCon all-freshman team honoree, Aldo Hernandez. Raymond Adams for the Duke Blue Devils, a junior from Merrick, New York, Calhoun High School. Glenn Lanham saying that he is starting to get something out of his offense, working on finishing though. 22-0 your team score. 0-0 in this matchup at 141. Adams from Duke, Hernandez from App State. Again, App State in the white singlets, Duke in the dark. Good defense from Adams against the very quick Hernandez. Adams, 9-15 in tournaments, 8-35 in duels. Overall, 17-46. (22-0) the team score, including 3 points at 285. The heavyweight Stefan Moncherie taking care of business against Connor Barquette. Last shot there from Adams, both out of bounds. We're still at zeros here with 41 seconds remaining in the first. Hernandez officially went 4-3 as a redshirting true freshman. He wrestled attached during the first semester back in the 23-24 season. Ten seconds remaining in the first. Team score, App State 22, Duke 0. The score in this matchup, 0-0. And that's where we'll be, as that'll be the whistle for the first period at 141. Adams trying to be the first Duke wrestler to earn points for the Blue Devils. We head to the second. Hernandez will start down. How quick is Hernandez off the whistle? Trying to unlock the arms, does it? And quick little swing and Hernandez with a 1-0 lead for App State, who has a 22-0 team lead over Duke. There's a single leg from Adams. How does Hernandez get out of this one? Adams so close, and then Hernandez with some power tries to swing around. Adams clearly still working on that right leg of Hernandez. Now Hernandez gets that released, and Adams really unlucky there. As Hernandez has the 1-0 lead. A year ago, Hernandez had a 19-14 overall record at 141, including a 4-5 record in duels. Pulled an upset in his opening round match at the SoCon Championship, winning a 10-6 decision against 4-seeded A.J. Rollo from Bellarmine. There's the shot from Adams. Here the Duke coaches urging Adams to try to lift him up, and Hernandez rips out of that single leg. Good defense from Hernandez. Final seconds winding down here in the second. And we head to the third. I'm going to give a special shout out to, I think, one of the best analysts in the business, Rock Harrison, the former Virginia Cavalier. Great to talk to him today. Talk about a good man. He is rock solid and does a great job on ESPN and the ACC network. Well, everywhere. I mean, guy's big time. Also a special shout out to a man who I hope will join me for one of these Duke meets this year, Dr. Dylan Ryan, Rhino. We've got the Rhino Award. They haven't named awards after Casper or the Fine Silvers. Rhino is truly a special human being. I hope he's tuning in. The neurosurgeon could be at the hospital saving lives right now. You'd never know it. Most humble guy ever. Love that dude. 45 seconds of riding time. It's 22-0 in favor of App State, including a win at heavyweight over number 19 Connor Barquette. It's 1-0 here in this matchup with App State's Hernandez over Adams. This one kind of feels like one that could have overtime potential, as Adams is not going away. Let's see if he can stand up here to make this one 1-1. Meanwhile, Hernandez realizes he's just 5 seconds away. Final instruction from the official. Hernandez lets Adams kind of try to spin out, but it just gives him an opportunity to add on to his riding time here. Adams desperate to try to get that 1 point. Hernandez does not want to give it up. And because of that, I think Hernandez has the potential here to avoid overtime. Still hanging on. Give Adams credit. Went for it to try to get the one. And now they're out of bounds, so we're at 13 seconds remaining. at 141. App State trying to go for the skunk against Duke. You can hear Glenn Lanham up and break. He had the up part, just couldn't break. 6 seconds remaining, trying to spin out, trying to get around the head of Hernandez. Hernandez with great D. And Hernandez will get the win. It'll be 2-0 as the riding time point will give them 3 more points, and it's now 25-0 in favor of App State. We'll keep on rolling here to 149. For the Duke Blue Devils, Dylan Ross, a redshirt freshman from Edgewater, New Jersey. And it'll be far back for the Mountaineers, who have a 25-0 lead. Good start for Duke here at 149 as quick 3 points picked up by Ross. Dylan Ross, 3-0 in tournaments, 2-2 in duels. He's got a career record of 8-3 at Duke. At 149. Ross, who went 5-0 at the Journeyman, had a few nagging injuries according to Glenn Lanham, as Farback releases for the first point. He trails 3-1 with 1:45 remaining here in the first, but App State dominating the team score 25-0. Not a ton of action. But Ross with a 3-1 lead. Far back. And his defense set. As you can tell, Ross was thinking about a shot. Last time out, the Duke wrestling team won 5 out of its final 7 bouts on December 3rd on the road at Gardner-Webb to collect a 24-22 victory. Gardner-Webb will take on my alma mater, Ohio University, and hoping to see my favorite relatives, son Drew Lincecum, perhaps get a shot for the Bobcats against Gardner-Webb and Davidson. Final seconds winding down here in the first. A 3-1 lead for Duke's Ross over Farback from App State, as Ross looking to put the first points on the board for Coach Lanham and the Duke Blue Devils, who have run into a buzzsaw. The App State Mountaineers with a 25-0 team lead. Reminding you that we started at 184. Tomas Brooker picking up 5. Eller and then Mon Cherie with the big upset over Barquette. Foster and Little clinical. Hernandez also collecting points. They're out of bounds. First medical time needed here in this one. Actually, my bad, there's a challenge, not medical time. Yeah, Duke. I think Duke threw the rock. We're at 1:31 remaining in the second. Ross looking to give Duke their first points of a meet dominated by the team from Boone. App State led by a true legend from North Carolina wrestling, as I mentioned earlier, John Mark Bentley, who graduated from North Carolina in 2001, finishing 144-0 as a high schooler from Avery High School. He became the second wrestler when he did it in North Carolina high school history to win 4 state championships, capping it in 1997 with his 4th. His brother Matthew also wrestled at App State from 92 to 96. John Mark Bentley, his wife Erin, their 3 children, 2 daughters, Katie and Lucy, and son Luke. Challenge waved off as no points awarded. We've got 91 seconds left here in the second. Ross will be down. He's got a 3-1 lead here, though, as he's looking to give Duke their first points of the evening. Far back. The far back now has the riding time edge and has Ross kind of in a tough spot here. And there's some swipes. It as close as a fall as you're going to see, and then Ross spins out of it. But just like that, it's 5-4 as you saw the multiple swipes and then the quick release for 1 point back to Ross. But now Farback has taken a 5-4 lead, and he's got riding time flipped at 25 seconds. Single leg from Ross. A bit of authority, trying to drive through. Now some great upper body strength from Farback, holding off Ross. Pushing the head down with the leg. And Farback going from defense to offense effectively here with 15 seconds remaining in the second. Now Ross is fighting back. Was trying to get a lift on Farback. Couldn't get it. And now I think he's just going to try to ride for the final 24 seconds as Ross, who looked so good, now looks spent. Final seconds winding down, 9-4 advantage for Farback. He's got the riding time, so it'll be 10-4, and it'll make it 28-0 in favor of App State. You see the 1 point riding time awarded to Farback. The handshake, the right hand in the air, and Farback gives App State 3 more points and a 28-0 lead. As we move to 157. Mikey Boulanger, the freshman for Duke, taking on the redshirt sophomore Jeremiah Price, as we're down to 3 matchups here, and Duke still searching for a point. We're at 157. Belanger looking to attack. Ooh, and off the attack, Price puts Belanger in a difficult spot. He's got the left leg fairly high. The release, though, good defense from Belanger. .157. Decent level of power and speed in this matchup. Belanger, who true freshman Glenn Lanham says will continue to wrestle no matter what the score. He won't stop. He'll keep going in bad positions. He'll keep going in good positions. He's a handful. And he's a guy that Glenn Lanham thinks could join maybe Wallace and Barquette in the show. Barquette, the only wrestler from Duke who made the show last year. It used to be 4 fine silvers and Casper, half the team guaranteed, as the fine silvers were 2 sets of twins. Just amazing what they did. While Casper, who was involved in our coverage of the ACC wrestling tournament last year, brought his WWE persona to the mic. No medical time here for Belanger.
After review, the call is upheld. No kickback.
Team score, App State 28, Duke 0. At 157, it's Price with a 3. No, we're still at 0-0 here. Decent defense from Belanger. There's Price trying to push here with 90 seconds remaining in the first. On deck at 165, Aurelius Dunbar for Duke, a transfer out of Penn State. Excited to see what he's got against Anthony Canetta. That's up at 165. Still zeros here at 157, and still zeros for Duke on the team score, where App State has 28. Offense coming from Belanger. Belanger trying to get, he got his head out, now just trying to get the leg out to get some points here. Nope, they get locked up. So they'll stand him back up. .50 seconds remaining in the first.
Under 10 minutes to go.
Looking at 20 seconds remaining here in this first period at 157. Belanger from Duke, Price from App State, zeros. Riding time at zeros as well. One leg. The referee comes in at 5.1 seconds. So it looks like we'll get through one period and stay at zeros. They both back away, and we'll wind down almost mutually acceptable there as they head to the second. 28-0 App State. Started at 184, a win for Brooker. Eller at 197. Moan Cherie knocking off Connor Barquette, number 19 in the country at heavyweight. Foster at 125 for App State. Jarvis Little, number 30 in the country, a dominant performance. Aldo Hernandez getting it done. Farback, who was trailing, picked up points. And here we have Jeremiah Price. Duke with the first point, though. 1-0 lead here. Price, a redshirt sophomore out of State Road, North Carolina, Surrey Central High School. Four-time state champion in North Carolina, just the 12th in state history, a list that, as you've already heard me say, includes App State's head coach Bentley. Of course, Coach Bentley can say he never lost a match. Jeremiah Price, 161-3 in high school, and guess what? He was the last man standing all 4 years in North Carolina. He was actually named the most outstanding wrestler in the 2A state tournament his senior year. For the second year, he won 2 titles at 152 and his first 2 at 145. Now at App State as a redshirt sophomore, he's at 157. 38-16 career record at App State. He's been the real deal. Third place a year ago at 157 at the SoCon Championships. 24-25, he made the all-freshman team in the SoCon. Having said that, it's Price who is trailing 1-0 here as we head to the third. Mikey Belanger. Freshman from Milford, Mass, Milford High School. Price needs to break through here to get this one level. He's so close to it. Yep, there is the give up, and so it's 1-1. Got a good one here at 157. Riding time not in play. He's going to take a takedown. We'll see some extra wrestling. There's a great shot from Belanger. Price does a good job off the shot of forcing the head down of Belanger. And now Price has got Belanger in a tough spot. This all came off the offense. A great lesson in how to turn aggressive offense into points. So close to points that Price is desperate for. He's just got to get, one more leg away. Belanger trying to push it over his head and then spin. Price trying to hang on. It's 1-1. 37 seconds remaining. Again, App State team score 28-0 over Duke. Will we be headed to extra time? .15 seconds remaining, 1-1. Belanger trying to spin around. The Duke bench trying to encourage him. And he gets the points late here in the third. And a big win as Duke finally gets on the board. Belanger, an impressive freshman, gets it done for the Duke Blue Devils. And gives Duke their first points, so it's 28-3. And there will be no skunk. Now, Blue Devil graduate student Aurelius Dunbar has been off to a solid start. 5-1 on the season. He's collected wins against Sacred Heart, Morgan State, Mercyhurst, and VMI, while the only loss came to Drexel. So the Penn State transfer Dunbar taking on Conetta for App State at 165. Anthony Conetta, a redshirt junior from the state of New York, where he was a state finalist as a senior and went 164-13 in his prep career. Just a little bit of a scramble there along the edges. Now back toward the middle. Team score, App State 28, Duke 3. 0-0 here at 165. The final match will feature Aiden Wallace, who looks the part. Only one loss. Could be a big year for that Duke Blue Devil. First points here coming to Conetta. And it's a 3-0 lead for Conetta and App State, who have a team lead of 28-3. Still 156 remaining here in the first. Decent first minute of action here at 165. Dunbar goes down. Dunbar trying to stand up quick. Wow, look at it, low gravity and power right there from Dunbar to get on the board. .165. 3-1 lead right now for Conetta over Dunbar. Conetta, who finished the 24-25 season with a 31-21 record, including a 2-1 mark in duels. Conetta redshirted as a true freshman. Actually wrestled at 141, so Conetta developing here at 165. A 3-1 lead for Conetta. Still 52 seconds remaining in the first. Conetta with a head snap there on Dunbar. Mikey Belanger, the freshman from Milford, Mass, with the only points for Duke. At 157. Now we're seeing Dunbar. Nice pickup for Glenn Lanham to get the grad student transfer from Penn State, a perennial power. 3 more points, though, for Conetta and App State. Dunbar bringing in a 15-11 overall record. Right now, though, it's Conetta as we go to the second with a 6-1 lead. Conetta also has riding time at 38 seconds. Conetta will start down here as we get ready for the second here at 165 with just one match remaining. A 28-3 lead. App State's going to win it as App State will push their record to 3-4 on the season. Duke will fall to 5-4. Quick escape. And it's 7-1. Dunbar needs to get busy here. And this, as I say that, goes for the single leg. Gets it. Now the lift. Trying to get around the body of Conetta. Conetta, you can see some upper body strength right there. And it's 8-4. So they did give Dunbar 3. Got enough for the takedown. It's 8-4. And we've got a challenge. coming from App State. Team score again, App State 28-3. As finally at 157, Duke broke through. Glenn Lanham, the top man for Duke. John Mark Bentley. Glenn Lanham, by the way, 14 years, 17 years at App State. John Mark Bentley, who's been named the SoCon Coach of the Year 7 times and has been a National Coach of the Year finalist 4 times, including in 2024. John Mark Bentley was hired in 2009 and has a career dual record at 154, 87, and 1 with 8 SoCon regular season titles, 5 outright, unbeaten championships, and 5 SoCon tournament titles. That includes 3 straight. Under John Mark Bentley, App State has had 64 NCAA qualifiers and 5 All-America finishes since 2020. App State has had NCAA qualifiers at all 10 weights and 32 total NCAA qualifiers. So 3 points awarded, so a great challenge from Coach Bentley. Eight 8-4 lead. Canetta on top of Dunbar. 1 minute remaining here in the second. Dunbar with kind of a half-hearted shot there. Boy, through the shoulders. Tough to get through Canetta. It's App State dominating here at Cameron Indoor with a 28-3 lead. And we've only got one more match after this one. Final seconds counting down here. And Dunbar needs to make something happen for the Duke Blue Devils. He points to the down spot as we head to the third. An 8-4 lead for App State's Canetta over Dunbar, as Canetta looking to add on to the 28 team points for the Mountaineers. Duke finally getting a win at 157. The freshman Belanger, only the 3 points. All right, so Dunbar now makes it 8-5. And gives himself plenty of time to get a takedown here. If you're wondering about riding time, it's 36 seconds for Canetta. Dunbar trying to get around Canetta. And they wave it off. It's 8-5 still. Dunbar, he's got a minute 20 here to make his move. We'll keep an eye on Canetta. Potential stall warning. As he's got that 8-5 lead, has not been quite as aggressive, but Dunbar not exactly taking advantage of it. can tell Dunbar is really struggling with finding the right angle for a shot on Canetta. He just has so much power through his legs, his hips, all the way up through his shoulders. Now 40 seconds, and Glenn Lanham urging Dunbar to go for it. And gets stood up again by that upper body strength of Canetta. Canetta shakes through Dunbar. Felt like that was a chance for Dunbar to pounce. As Canetta shakes off Dunbar. (8-5) in this matchup here. Canetta with the lead over Dunbar. Looks like it's going to be Colt Campbell who is going to wrestle for App State at 174 against the number 23 in the country, Aiden Wallace, at 174. It's going to be 3 more points for App State, and we'll go into the final match here with a 31-3 lead. App State. Impressive performance. Here we go with the final matchup, as it will be Wallace, as I mentioned, number 23 in the country for the redshirt sophomore, taking on Colt Campbell. We thought maybe Joe Zawastaki was going to get the nod, but it will be Campbell. What a performance at 133 from App State, and Jarvis Little. He is the real deal. Final matchup of the night, as App State has dominated. We got rolling at 184, and Tomas Brooker set the tone for the Mountaineers. And they just kept on rolling heavyweight with a wonderful performance from Stephen Moncherie, the sophomore, knocking off the number 19th ranked Connor Barquette. So don't be surprised if you see Moncherie have a ranking next to his name fairly soon. Barquette, surprisingly, just was really never in it. Wallace trying to deal with his headgear. Wallace went to Bergen Catholic High School in New Jersey. Career record of 33-14. As Glenn Lanham feels like Wallace, without saying a lock for the show in Cleveland, the NCAA championships, feels pretty good about seeing him and Barquette. And I got to give him credit because he did say Belanger is a guy that he thinks can make it there as a freshman, and certainly looked good. The only points on the day for Duke. Final match of the evening here on ACC Network Extra, where App State has a 31-3 lead. Riding time, Wallace already at 40 seconds. And he's got a 3-0 lead. Need some pressure on Campbell. Colt Campbell, a freshman from Midland, North Carolina, Hickory Ridge High School, almost took a fall right there. Several swipes, I think, coming for Wallace. There it is, 4. So a 7-0 lead for Wallace. Campbell last year finished 3rd place in the state finals. He was a two-time state champion in North Carolina. He was first place at 165 as a junior and 175 as a senior. Finished 238-19 in his high school career. And Campbell trying to spin away from Wallace. Wallace showing some power here. There's going to be some more swipes. This is going to be some big points here for Wallace in the final matchup of the night. And 4 more. It's 11-0. You're kind of feeling like Wallace has the power to go for the full fall, but he's definitely put himself in tech fall position already with an 11-0 lead. What a first period for Aiden Wallace, the redshirt sophomore from New Jersey. If you're Glenn Lanham, I think you want to see Wallace continue to put the pedal to the metal here. He's got the riding time point. Ooh, good. Great 3 points, and it's 14-0. See if he does a release here and goes for it one more time and tries to end this one. It's 14-1, the first point of the day on the release. Wallace letting Campbell go as he'll look to get 3 more points. The headgear falls off the head of Wallace, and some new equipment arriving for the redshirt sophomore Aiden Wallace, who has dominated here at 174, the final match of the night. Team score, App State 31, Duke 3, although Duke is just one more takedown away from adding 5 more. And it'll look a little better tomorrow in the newspaper when it says 31-8. Here comes what is anticipated, the final offense here. It's 52 seconds. Wallace going to try to go shoulder to shoulder and swing Campbell down. Legs have not even been in play that much. It's been upper body against upper body, and the upper body of Wallace has been too much for Campbell. Single leg. Wow, and then just driving through is Wallace. And when he drives through, he actually lifts up Campbell. Campbell trying to play defense, keep that head pinned down, which will affect Wallace a little bit. 11 seconds remaining, and this match perhaps going a little bit longer than Wallace wanted, as they will head to the third. It's 14-1, as Wallace just one takedown away from ending this. So Wallace does decide to go down